And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to get a lot of energy. People will ask me, John, how do you have so much energy to follow through in your business? So I'm going to teach you a step-by-step strategy on how I do that coming right up. And this is John Lee, and if it's the first time you come across me, then my channel is all about creating a lot more wealth, happiness, and also success in your life. So if you want to create more success in your life, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new videos that I'll be creating for you. So how do you get a lot more energy? Has there ever been a time where you just wake up and you just feel tired, just feel lethargic, you just feel like you don't have the will to follow through? Well, I can tell you in any business, especially if you have a very strong message to share with the world, then it's always about finding out what it is that motivates you. So I'm going to share some things and I want you to kind of take from me. So I think the first thing that's really important is exercise, right? So you must get exercise in the morning. So what do I do every morning? I go for a run, I go for a walk, or I go for a session in the gym. So these are one of the three things that I do. So why is this important? Because especially a walk, like if you do like a long walk, like 5 or 6 miles, it'll take you probably around an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's going to give you a lot of thinking space. And try and do this without your phone if you can. Sometimes people double this up. Like I double this up sometimes on meetings. So, sometimes I'll go with the phone. Sometimes I'll just walk and just not have any distraction so I can think. Because the problem is when we're lost in the noise, we're always kind of like, oh God, like what's happening? And now we become reactive. So we don't want to become reactive. So, sometimes I'll have all my scheduled meetings in the morning as well. So I can do the voice notes or I can do meetings as I'm doing a walk. So that works really, really well. But you must try to get some kind of exercise because it gets your blood pumping and you'll start to get a lot more endorphins, especially if you're doing a run. Like if you're doing like a 30-minute to 45-minute run, that's a good amount of time for a run because number one, it doesn't only just help you think properly, but it gives you a lot more energy. And you might be thinking, hold on, John, just done this workout in the morning. Like, am I not going to feel tired? No, it actually gives you more energy. And I can tell you that, I used to live on double espressos. Like I used to have 2 or 3 double espressos every single day. Now I don't. Now I live off air. I live off breathing exercises. I live off, my energy. And so oxygen, right? A lot of people don't breathe properly, so you got to get the oxygen in your body. And that's one of the best reasons why you want to exercise if you want to have a lot more energy, okay? Okay, number 2, really important, is nutrition, all right? Sorry, my writing is rubbish, right? Nutrition. So you got to have the right nutrition. You got to put the right things into your body. So I'm vegan now, I'm plant-based. How many of you watching this, by the way, are vegan and plant-based? If you are, just type in yes below and I'll give you guys a high five. But the reason why, plant-based diets are good is because you're like if you're eating a lot of like stodgy food and one of my teachers, one of my coaches, my health coaches, Skip, he always says to me, John, don't stop eating the plastic food, stop eating the rubbish food, put good things into your body. Think of food as like fuel. Like every time you put something into your mouth, you got to ask yourself, how's it going to make me feel? Is there any nutritional value? So I don't really see food as like, oh, I want to go and eat. I mean, sometimes I'll have those off days, but primarily you want to have good nutrition, right? Nutrition, so for example, water, right? Make sure you have at least 2 liters of bottles of water. I'll always have like nuts. So I'll have like almond nuts where I just, and it's like, almond nuts is like, okay, it's high in fat, but it burns slow energy. So what's happening, you're not getting the peak. And when you get a peak, it's like, oh, and then you're like, oh, you kind of feel tired. So make sure your nutrition is solid as well. All right. Okay. Another thing I do to get energy, and this is probably one thing I do every single day without fail, is I'm always learning. Right now, if you ever followed me on Instagram, you'll see that I always write this word, right? You must learn. If you look at the word learn, L-E-A-R-N, if you take off the L, it spells earn. You must learn before you earn. And so the reason why learning is so important and why I think all of you should be learning all the time is because, you are getting new knowledge that comes into your brain. When you have new knowledge that comes in, there's a spark that happens. You get this spark. When new knowledge comes in, it sparks off new ideas, and new ideas means you're learning something new. When you're learning something new, we are growing, which means we're expanding, right? So what we focus on expands, right? If you focus on having no money all the time, you're not have any money. If you focus on debt all the time, you'll have more debt. If you focus on new ideas, new success, new plans, you'll have more of that and more execution, which is the key. And when you're having something new that you're learning and it's something new, you get, endorphins that make you feel happy, and the way that we feel determine what we're going to do in the future. So I highly recommend that, if you want to have a lot more energy, focus on these three things. These three things will make a huge impact on the things that you want to do. So I really hope that you got a lot of value from this. And if you like this, by the way, hit that like button right now so YouTube will show you more of my videos. And if you want to learn how to create a lot more success principles in life, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on the videos that I upload every single day. And also, I also want to say to you as well, if you've got any questions based on what I've talked about, or if you've got any tips where you can help people get a lot more energy, then just leave a comment below, and I'd love to learn from you as well. And other than that, I'll place a video here and here. I'll link my subscribe button here as well. And until then, this is John Lee, the author of Business Hack. I'll see you soon.